I decided to go ahead and hop on this evening to help provide Reiki energy healing. Today we're going to do Reiki for financial increase. I hope you guys can hear me. Go ahead and. Hi, Rosie. How are you, sweetheart? Can you tell me if you can hear me? I believe you guys can hear me so far. So anyways, just going to kind of wait here for a little bit for some more people to come on. I do want to pull a card from my animal spirit wisdom oracle deck that I created. So Spirit, tell me, what messages do you have for everyone for this coming week? What messages do you have for each person here? What do you need them to know? So I pulled the animal card, the dog. I hope you guys can see that. And what Spirit says here is that some of you guys are going to be in protective mode. And they're also talking about loyalty. So you may be questioning the loyalty of people that are around you. Not only that, they're also saying that there's some people that you need to show some compassion and kindness, even when it's not returned. Okay. And that might be why you're questioning whether or not this person has loyalty towards you, because you're showing a bunch of loyalty to this person. You're showing a bunch of compassion and kindness, and it's just not being reciprocated or returned to you in any way. And so, again, they're also saying too that be watchful of people who are too dependent on you at this time. Okay. And, they're also saying that you have to protect yourself in order for you to move forward in life, period. So, with that being said, is that you need to watch your energies, make sure you balance your energies as much as possible, and shut up and pretty much place a shield of energetic boundaries around you so that you don't encounter people where they're always constantly take, and they never give back to you in any way, whether that's energetically, whether it's emotionally, financially, whatever it is. It's almost like you got to put a stop to it. You got to put an end to constantly giving and giving and giving and giving, and you're not reciprocating anything back. So if things are not balanced in that way, then they're definitely saying that you need to put a stop to it. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys can hear me. And so now that I have a couple people here already on, I'm going to go ahead and start with activating my hand chakras, my palm chakras, to send you guys Reiki for financial increase. And so I call forth the angels of light and the beings of light from the highest level of radiant divine love light energy. And I want you to go ahead and connect me to each person that is watching this video live. And gather up their energies in one big O group and just kind of place us inside the chamber of Christ consciousness where this healing will be performed. Cloak my connection. And then anyone else who's going to be watching this video later on in the future, go ahead and bring their energies inside the chamber of Christ consciousness so they also can be cleared and healed. And the intent is to help raise the vibrational frequency of each person that's watching this video today, to help them with financial increase, help them to manifest large amounts of money, help them to manifest abundance and prosperity. So we're asking for financial increase for each person that is watching this video today. So if there's any blockages or money blockages or abundance blockages, prosperity blockages, anything that is blocking financial increase, we're going to clear that out now. I see a lot of cords that we need to cut. So we're going to cut any cords to mass consciousness of poverty. Cut cords to mass consciousness of struggle. All right, so I definitely see that these cords are starting to unravel and dissolve. They're breaking apart now is what they're showing me. So we got to clear that energy out first before we allow the light rays to come in to bring in higher vibrational frequencies so that you can have financial increase. So it's good right now that we're clearing out this energy. And as I'm clearing this out, if you guys are watching live, you can feel free to comment. And I will share your comments on what you're sensing or feeling as I am pulling out these negative energies from your body now. So I'm being told that they're clearing out the 3 lower chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. Anything that is preventing you from receiving, anything that is blocking you from receiving abundance, prosperity, financial flow, we're going to clear that out now. Oh, that's kind of heavy. Feeling that you don't deserve, feeling that you're not worthy, even if you feel like you're a victim of financial circumstances, I'm going to clear that out. Just tune into your vibrational frequency and just allow your turn my mic back on. So there's a lot of vibrational frequencies going on here that the mic shut off. So this is good because they're pretty much trying to raise a vibrational frequency of each person here, and it's a lot of negative energy vibes that are just kind of being purged and let go of right now. So as I clear, I am feeling the energies of each person as a whole. All right, so we're using the white light, the white flame, starting at the feet, and we're raising that vibration out to transmute and transcend any remnants or residue of negative vibrational energies that are keeping you stuck and keeping you stuck in the vibration of money blockages. Okay, so I kind of feel that's coming up now. It's unraveling now. Beautiful. All right, now they're saying it's okay now to start bringing in the divine rays of financial increase. So we're now pushing in the light, helping you to be a magnet to money. We're raising you up 3 levels, is what they're saying, to bring forth financial increase. And again, feel free to comment what you're feeling or sensing as I am working in your energy field. Spirit can be anywhere in multiple places at one time. They are not restricted like we are because we are in this vessel. We're restricted to one location, but with them, they can be anywhere in multiple locations. And we're working in the celestial realm right now. Okay, so I feel more stuff coming out as the vibrational frequency for a financial increase has risen. And I want you to imagine that green light is just flowing throughout your entire body right now. And here comes the gold rays of light. Push that energy in. And just allow yourself to receive financial increase. Just breathe through the light. All right, thank you, Spirit. So if you I do want to kind of do some cards today. I got these new cards in. These are the Money Oracle card deck that I have. And if anybody is wanting a card to be pulled, this one's popping out. And it's perfect because of what we just did. This card is growth. I don't know if you can see it. Growth. So what this card says is that expect good news and money matters and a raise or a new job offer. It says also that money will soon start flowing to your business. And the other thing that it says is promising opportunities are awaiting. And I really love that this card popped out of the deck because one, we're doing vibrational frequencies to help with financial increase today. And I'm sure some of you are kind of questioning, is that even working? Is it even, activating? Is this even real? And this card popped out, which talks about growth. So again, this is about financial increase. And so, yes, the energy frequencies that we're using today are to help you to bring in money. So they're saying at the same they're saying that money come in different ways. So again, it could be a raise or a new job. So it could be a raise or a new job offer that may come your way. And also says that money will start to flow in. So if your business that you have is kind of stagnant and you're just kind of like you want the sales to increase and you want more prospects to come to your business, and they're saying that you'll soon start to see a flow and financial abundance and prosperity into your business soon. So again, they're saying promising opportunities are going to come in. So again, even if it's not a new job, even if it's not a raise, even if it's not your business, money will start to flow in some type of way. Whether that means that somebody owes you money and they just finally going to get around to paying you back, or whether or not it's a refund that you didn't even expect to happen, but it's going to happen. It could be a check in the mail because for some reason you were owed money from an account you closed out and they finally tracked you down and now they're sending you the money. So again, this card, I really like this card and I'm glad that it popped up today. So I want to say hello to Elizabeth, Selena. So Selena, you want a card pulled for you today. I kind of feel like I want to pull from, I'm going to pull from this relationship deck here. So what does Selena need to know this time? What messages do you have for her? And this card popped out and it says divine timing. What this card says is that we can never manipulate time. You can only work with it and start working hand in hand with your divine timing. So again, they're saying that you, Selena, you have expectations of some outcome that you want to happen rapidly or fast when it comes to your relationship. And they're saying that don't try to rush or push things to happen right away, that they're saying it's about divine timing. So what else about the relationship does she need to know? Let's see. What does Selena need to know? What messages do you have for her?
So they're saying, Selena, if you want someone and you're wondering whether or not they're going to take a chance or if you should take a chance in this relationship, they're saying that allow things to kind of all fall into place. Even if this person doesn't express their emotions to you, that's okay. It's almost like this person's not telling me, they're saying this person's not telling me what, hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? All right, so you guys.
All right. So, as I was saying earlier,
Selena, if you didn't hear me, is that it's about divine timing. They're saying that you're wanting to know whether or not if somebody wants to, whether you can grow in the relationship, especially when they're not expressing how they truly feel about you. And they're saying that it's going to take time. Okay, this person or yourself have been dealing with a lot of betrayal, and that maybe you have a hard time or they have a hard time trusting. But as they start to grow in trust, then they'll start to open up more for you. Okay. All right, so I leave that for you. I hope this makes sense, Selena. So, Selena, did that make any sense to you? Let's see. So, Laura, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a card for you in regards to your higher self. What does your higher self want you to know at this moment? So, Laura, what does your higher self need? What does the higher self? Let's connect your higher self. What does the higher self need her to know at this moment? What guidance do you have for her this time? So the first thing is that your higher self is saying, Laura, that you feel frustrated and stressed out right now. Okay, you feel frustrated and stressed out. Let me try to. And so they're saying that right now you are in the Phoenix rising phase. So in other words, what's happening here, Laura, is that even though things may seem bleak and kind of dark and melancholy, but they're saying like the Phoenix, you're going to rise from this ashes. And you're like to the point where it's so much negativity that's surrounding you right now that you're just frustrated with it. You're stressed out. You're just like, I can't do this anymore. But at the same time, they're saying that you carry a lot of guilt over what happened. So they're saying that you or somebody else needs to let go of any guilt. And this is because we're talking to your higher self here. Your higher self, Laura, is saying you need to let go of any guilt or any shame over what happened. Okay. And when you let that go, and again, we can often trap ourselves in a negative bubble if we hold on to emotions that do not serve our highest good. Okay. And so at the same time, they're also saying that you're kind of going through an awakening. So this is where you have to go in full blast into the dark night of the soul and process any guilt that you may have. I hope this makes sense, Miss Laura. Okay. If you process and let go of any guilt, it'll also help you in your relationships as well. Okay, so it could be guilt of feeling not good enough. It could be guilt from feeling that you didn't pay attention to this person. It could be guilt from betrayal. Whatever it is, whatever that you are harboring, any emotions of guilt, it needs to be processed, and you need to learn to forgive yourself as well. And you're very welcome, Miss Laura. So Amanda, this is the card that pulled up, and I was looking at you. And it says, can you help me with finding clarity in a relationship? And so the first card that I pulled up, and it just fell out, it says, I'm trying to become stable. When it comes to your relationships, it feels like you're wanting to have a stable, common ground or common union in a relationship. And what else does she need to know? What clarity can you give her in regards to her partner? So both of you want to be together, but you feel the stars are working against you. And perhaps maybe it's just bad timing. Okay? Amanda, this is who the card is for. So when it comes to your relationships, they're saying that you're trying to have a stable common ground or stable relationship with this person, but for some reason, the timing is off. Sometimes it could be this person works too much, or maybe they're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship, and it just feels like y'all can't seem to come together when y'all want to. What messages do you have for her? What can fix this with Amanda? I'm wondering if it's your job that's constantly getting in the way, or that you just got so much going on at home that you just can't seem to get away, at least to spend time with this person or with a person in general. But they're also saying that you always have your guard up. And they're saying guards will be up in the relationship, and it's okay to be cautious and take it slow, but make an effort to trust a little more. So again, if you're wanting a stable relationship, even if you have a partner already in mind, and it just feels like the timing is off, they're saying that you need to work on putting the walls down and allowing love in. And when you allow that to come in, you'll start to see that everything will just start to fall into place. And I hope that makes sense, Amanda. Okay, let's see who else. Just kind of looking here. So Amanda said that makes sense. You're welcome. I'm going to go with Anna. Let's see, just the general. All right, what does Anna need to know at this moment? Spirit says that right now that it's about strength right now. It feels to me like you're longing for someone, or there's some sort of separation between you and a particular person. And it feels like Spirit has been saying that we've been trying to give you messages, or you feel a connection, that you feel like you're resolving some stuff in regards to the separation in your dreams. And pay attention to what you're processing. I kind of feel like maybe you might be seeing this person or dreaming about this person, and there's some issues that are going on. But at the same time, I kind of feel like you're trying to be by yourself so that you can help strengthen your own self and your own life. I'm going to draw another card for you, Anna. I hope this makes some sense to you. Let's see. What messages when it comes to this person, Anna? What do you need her to know? Here's the thing. I kind of feel that you were in a relationship with someone that was very controlling, or they may have said that you were really controlling, okay? And even then, you just kind of feel like this is the kind of relationship that I kind of feel that you need to break free from, okay? Even if it's a family member, but they're saying that there's somebody that's very controlling, and it's almost like I need to step away from people that are always trying to tell me what to do. They're always trying to dominate me no matter what I do, okay? And they're saying that you yourself have to be very, very aware of your own intuition and the messages that you get, okay? You got to make a connection with yourself, period, okay? I hope this makes sense. But I kind of feel like you're supposed to be getting away from somebody who's You know, there's a separation going on. I kind of feel like if you want any peace or happiness, Anna, you need to pretty much step away from this cycle of negativity. Okay. At the same time, this is what I'm being told. You can't control everything. Even if you feel like I have to control this situation, I have to control that person, I want them to do what I want them to do, or I want a specific outcome to happen, they're saying let that go. Because this is not helping. Whenever you try to control a situation, all it does is cause more of a resistance. So if you let go of the need to control, then you'll see that everything will start to fall into place exactly the way it should, when it's supposed to, and how it's supposed to. Okay, so she says she's been longing and working, sorry, thank you. Yes, I've been working on me, and I long for a partner that compliments me instead of ruling me. And so again, this is good. So everything will all fall into place. You will find someone who's not so controlling, who's not dominant, and enjoy this time of being separated from anybody, period. And when you learn to discover your own truth and what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy, and you start to set energetic boundaries, then you'll find somebody who's going to match your same vibrational frequency, and they'll come in. Okay. So Lauren, draw a card for you. What does Lauren need to know? What? So I definitely need to get a new mic, because this thing is just constantly turning the sound off. So I pulled 3 cards, and we're going to talk to Lauren right now about the financial situation. And so the first card I got is the Money Manager. And this card could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers in money management, banking, account, or anything in finance, and you can expect happy outcomes when it comes to your finances. What I'm getting intuitively, it kind of feels to me that you're needing to manage your money a little bit better, okay? And again, they're saying that you can see a financial increase, and you could take a giant leap forward from your situation, but you feel like there's something that just isn't reliable. You know, perhaps maybe that the money just isn't coming in as frequently as you like it to, or maybe an opportunity that you or your spouse may have decided to jump into is just not bringing back or not paying off like it should, okay? But they're saying that even though you're expecting money, it's just not materializing the way that it should, and it feels like you're experiencing more loss. Okay, so right now you're in this vibration of financial turmoil or a job loss, and it could be difficult, okay? But at the same time, that even if you feel that you have to work really hard to make ends meet, this is the energy that you're dealing with right now, Lauren. But they're saying that money is going to come in, but right now you just got to kind of manage it a little bit better, okay? And it kind of feels like a new role is going to be coming forward, and then money will start to come in. But as of right now, I feel like this is what Spirit is trying to say. I hope this makes sense, Lauren. Okay. Let's see who else. Let me go back through here. Did I do one for Edith? I keep looking at you, but I don't know why I haven't pulled one for you. So Edith. Edith. Let's see. We're looking at the yin and yang here. But for some reason, I kind of feel that we need to do I want to connect to Edith's higher self. Edith Mendez. think that's what it was that I saw. Edith Melendez, come on down. Here we go. This popped out. So Edith Melendez, they're saying that let go of suffering. You are ready for a new life. So again, they're saying that you've just been in this dark place for quite some time now. And they're saying that you need to let go of feeling like you have to suffer, or feeling like the victim. So if you have any vibrations of feeling like the victim, again, you too are dealing with the Phoenix rising. So with that being said, is that you're going through a transition where Spirit is saying is that they're trying to bring in the light. They're wanting you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And right now you see is the darkness. Everything must be chaotic for you right now. It just feels like if it's not one thing, it's another. But at the same time, they're saying that everything has to fall apart in order to fall in place. Right now, you are seeing the truth. And again, if it may seem chaotic for you, if things are falling apart, if you're dealing with a situation where you're separating, or you feel people just falling away from your life and you're just kind of like, I can't do this anymore, it's just too much. Or even if the people around you are just really, really bogging you down with their negative energies or their negative self-talk, whatever it is, they're saying that you're having to see the truth, that this is something that you need to let go of, that you can't be around this energy anymore. And in order for you to push forward, you have to let go. And that means things have to erupt in chaos in order for you to see the things and the people that do not serve your highest purpose anymore. Okay? So again, see the truth of this situation that you're going through right now. Times are dark, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's a reason why all this is going on right now. Okay, so Edith Melendez, I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, let's see. So, BC, I'm not sure how old your granddaughter is, but let's see. No, we're going to do the higher self cards. I hope that makes sense for you, Edith. What does BC's granddaughter need to know? So VC, they're saying that your granddaughter, it's easy to focus on the bad and redirect your energy. I kind of feel that when it comes to your granddaughter, that people are always focusing on her downfalls, okay? And they point it out, or she's always focusing on her downfalls, and she feels less than perfect, okay? And so Spirit is saying that it's easy to focus on the bad, but you got to redirect your energy. So she needs to redirect her energy in a way where she sees the good and the value that she has in herself. And people also need to start seeing her in a different light. If people are dealing with her about how she's been in the past, or how her past circumstances or situations have negatively impacted her, she's changed. She's come very far. And even if they don't see that, they need to start seeing that when it comes to her, VC, when it comes to your granddaughter. Okay. And again, they're saying that if she's hard on herself and she doesn't feel perfect, she needs to start writing down 5 things that she loves about herself. If she loves the way her eyes are, maybe she's got some pretty colored eyes. I don't know why I had to say that, but I just felt like I need to. Maybe she knows how to do her makeup real good. Maybe she's very active and high sprung, and that's what people love about her, what you love about her, what she needs to love about herself. So again, this is what Spirit is saying that she needs to focus on, and this is coming from her higher self. I hope that makes sense, VC. Okay, so she's 14. So being that she's 14 and she's, in the preteens, that, it comes to a point where every teenager, they always start to look at themselves negatively, or people start to look at them differently, because that's just how society is. But with that being said, she has to shift her energy and see that she is valuable and she is beautiful. And no matter what people say, she's got a light around her. and there's nothing wrong with her. Okay, so if there's any insecurities, they're saying shift the energy vibration and redirect her thoughts. Okay, hold on. So I hope that makes sense, VC, about your granddaughter. All right, let's see. I think Laura requested a reading. Laura Benedict. So VC says you hit it right on the nose. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Is it Laura? Okay. So I'm going to use my Angel Oracle cards right now, the ones that I created for myself. So let's see. Laura Benedict, what do you need her to know? What messages do you have for her? Shed some light. So same thing with you, Laura. This is what I'm being told. This is for Laura Benedict. That this is a period of out with the old and in with the new. And so the angel transformation is saying that welcome the changes as they bring about new beginnings. I kind of feel like you've been kind of stuck in this old traditional way, or that someone's been sticking to their principles and morals and not allowing any type of change to come in. Okay, kind of feels like you're wanting something different. You're wanting things to change. Maybe this particular person in mind, I don't know why I feel like it's a person, is always stuck in their ways and they never try to do anything different. And it seems depressing because you feel like this person cannot change. You know, it just kind of feels like, for me, it's like beating a dead horse. But here's the thing, the angel of healing is saying, don't try to hold on to things that are no longer working for you. Okay, once you let go and allow the angels to help you heal, you will move forward towards a happy outcome. So again, if there's certain things in your life right now that are just not working for you, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship, whatever it is that you've been doing this for far too long, or dealing with the same situation that it's like, I'm ready for a change and it just feels like I can't get out of this rut. So again, Spirit is saying to open up your heart, your mind and soul, to allow them to come in and help you to release what's no longer working, and that you'll see the changes that are needed over the next couple of months. So, Miss Laura, I hope that makes sense. So that was for Laura Benedict. Okay. I'm missing something. Oh. JG, I'm going to do a reading for you. So Miss Laura, please comment below if that made sense with the reading that I just provided. So JG, we want to connect to JG's energy. So the spirit animal cards, the spirit animal cards for JG, and Laura said, yes, this does resonate with her. Thank you so much. So JG, this is you. You're up. I pulled the animal spirit wisdom card, the frog. So it talks about lack of commitment or jumping from one thing to another. And then the other card that I picked up was the spider. This jumped out. These two cards jumped out for you, JG. Okay, and the spider says connecting between past and future web, between past and future web. Your weave today is the web you will inhabit tomorrow. Feel like an outsider. Keep your distance. Stay away from alluring, tempting situations. Self-destructive behavior. Okay, so what I'm getting intuitively, JG, is this: is that for some reason you haven't been able to move out of your past. It kind of feels like you're stuck, okay? And it kind of feels like you're all over the place, okay? And it's kind of hard for you to make a commitment to one particular situation. And it kind of feels like you're keeping your distance, or you're trying to stay away from a particular situation or a particular person, and it's just kind of hard for you. It almost feels like there's a lack of commitment going on. And again, if you don't see that there's, hold on, tell me, Spirit. JG. They're saying that you settle and you need to stop settling. And that's the issue here. Is I feel like I keep going back and forth in a particular situation or back and forth with a person, that it just feels like there's a lack of commitment. And they're saying that it feels like this person or you keep jumping from one relationship to another and you're not seeing any satisfaction whatsoever. And so Spirit is saying is this, if you feel like you need to keep your distance and stay away from particular types of people, or like if you're attracting a particular type of people that just aren't suiting you, they're saying that you have to release any negative beliefs about relationships. What's this next card? Again, they're saying that you're feeling neglected when it comes to relationships and you feel restless. But they're saying that it's about lack of commitment. And so if you want to be with somebody who's going to pay attention to you, you have to decide to distance yourself from people that make you feel less than. Okay? I hope this makes sense, JG. Even if it's a business situation where you don't feel appreciated or you feel neglected or they're not listening to your point of view, then you know what? It's time to walk away and stop dealing with people that constantly have this cycle where they make you feel less than, okay? I hope this makes sense. So I'm going to wrap it up here soon, only because my kids are waiting for me in the other room. All right, so I'm waiting for JG to see if this makes any sense to him or her. Let's see. So Friday Foster. So JG says, yes, you're completely right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Friday Foster, I think you're going to be the last one that I read. What does Friday need to know? What messages or what deck do I need to use? We're going to use the Yin and Yang Oracle cards for Friday. What does Friday Foster need to know? Keep hearing the words tread lightly. So it also kind of feels like you need to be very cautious and aware of the people that are around you, or that you need to be very cautious and aware of your steps or the next steps that you're going to take. If you're thinking of doing some sort of business partnership, or if you're thinking of doing something or even if it's speaking to someone, they're saying tread lightly because you don't know how they're going to react. So be very cautious and be cautious of the people around you. They're saying that you're planting seeds and this spring you're waiting for things to start to sprout. But at the same time, it feels like somebody or someone or something keeps sabotaging what you're trying to do. Okay? And it just kind of feels like you're trying to make this connection and you just feel like emotionally it's just not going to happen. Friday Foster. Friday Foster, that's who we're talking to right now. They're saying that there's some hesitation, and they're saying that you're right. There is some hesitation because whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever is happening here, you have to release it. Now is not the right time to move forward into what it is that you're doing. It's not coming together the way that it should. And if it's not coming together easily, okay, that it just feels like some sort of sabotage is happening with your work or with this relationship, or even if it's somebody else is doing this. They're saying just to kind of like let it go, take a step back, and just allow everything to just fall into place the way that it should. I honestly feel like you're going to get some answers this spring. So spring is almost up. So I want to say by May, April, between May and April time frame, that you'll see that everything that you're wanting, the answers that you're seeking, are going to fall into place, or it's going to fall in your lap. I hope that makes sense, Friday. It's kind of hard when I don't get to talk to you guys to get a full understanding of what's happening. But, you know, it is the way it is. So I hope this makes sense to you. So that reading was for Friday, Foster. Yeah, it's something that you're working on. This kind of popped out with the unity, and it kind of feels like there's something you're trying to bring together. And it feels like it involves somebody else, but it just feels like there's just a lot of sabotage going on, a lot of guilt. I'm also hearing confrontation going on. So Friday, if there's going to be any confrontations, it just kind of feels like just wait for it to just to blow up, so that way you can see what your next steps are clearly, because right now you're blinded. All right, guys, I thank y'all so much for participating. I will try to pop on next week. Again, I'm trying to do videos at least once or twice a week for you guys, and also trying to get back into the flow of doing readings. I just bought some new decks, and I just created my Animal Wisdom Spirit Oracle cards, and so I've been wanting to use those, and my angel cards that I created for myself as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this episode, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment below, and share my page. Share, because the more people that I can help, the better, not only for me, but better for everybody else. I do want you guys to receive the proper guidance, and the clearings is also needed for everyone, and I want to make sure that everybody benefits from the clearings and the mini readings that I give you guys. You can always visit my website at victoriaalvarado.com if you want something private and more in-depth. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful, blessed day.